You found this video at the exact moment you're starting to question something fundamental about your life. Not the surface things, deeper than that. You're beginning to suspect that maybe, just maybe, the way you've been seeing everything has been incomplete. Like you've been looking at life through a window you didn't know had glass. Right now, you're probably feeling this strange disconnect. Things that used to make perfect sense suddenly feel questionable. Situations you were certain about now seem oddly subjective. It's like someone slightly adjusted the focus on your vision, and now you're noticing things that were always there but somehow invisible before. Here's what's actually happening. You're becoming aware of the invisible lens you've been looking through your entire life. And once you see it, everything changes. Not because the world changes, but because you finally understand what you've been doing to it without realizing. You've started catching yourself making assumptions. Maybe you walked into a room and immediately felt the energy was off, then wondered, wait, is it actually off? Or is that just what I'm bringing to it? You've begun noticing how two people can experience the exact same event and walk away with completely different stories. You're seeing how your mood in the morning somehow determines what kind of day you have, even when the actual events are neutral. That slight headache you get when things don't match your expectations? That's your lens fighting against reality. The way certain people always seem to trigger you, even when they're doing nothing particularly wrong, that's your lens interpreting their actions through old patterns. The opportunities you keep missing, the patterns you keep repeating, the situations that always seem to happen to you. None of this is random. You're not crazy for starting to see this. You're waking up. Think about wearing tinted sunglasses for so long you forget you have them on. Everything looks orange or blue or dark, and you just assume that's how the world is. But here's the thing. You're not just wearing one pair of glasses. You're wearing dozens of lenses, all stacked on top of each other, each one filtering reality in its own specific way. When you walk into any new situation, before you even consciously think about it, your brain has already decided what's happening. In milliseconds, it's compared this moment to thousands of similar moments from your past, pulled up relevant patterns, and created a story about what's going on. You think you're observing reality, but you're actually observing your brain's instant interpretation of reality. Say you're meeting someone new. Before they even speak, your lens has already categorized them. Maybe they remind you of someone who hurt you, so your lens adds a filter of caution. Maybe they dress like someone you admire, so your lens adds a filter of respect. You think you're getting to know them, but you're actually getting to know your projection of them. This isn't a flaw. It's how human perception works. Your brain can't possibly process every single piece of information in every moment, so it uses these filters to simplify, to make quick decisions, to keep you safe. The problem isn't that you have a lens. The problem is that you don't know you're looking through it. Your job isn't just your job. It's your job filtered through your beliefs about work, money, success, and what you deserve. Your relationships aren't just relationships. They're connections filtered through your past experiences of love, betrayal, safety, and intimacy. Even this moment, right now, you're not just watching a video. You're experiencing it through your unique lens of what you need to hear, what you're ready to accept, what confirms or challenges what you already believe. Here's where it gets interesting. Your lens doesn't just interpret reality, it actually creates it. When you walk into a room expecting hostility, You unconsciously send out signals that create tension. When you believe you're not good enough, you behave in ways that confirm it. When you expect things to go wrong, you notice every tiny thing that does while filtering out everything that goes right. Remember that person at work who seems to have it out for you? What if half of their attacks are actually neutral actions that your lens is interpreting as hostile because you expect hostility from them? Remember that opportunity you were too late for? What if you were actually on time, but your lens that says, "Good things don't happen to me," made you hesitate just long enough to miss it? Think about someone you know who always seems lucky. They're not actually luckier than you. Their lens is calibrated to notice opportunities. While your lens might be set to protect from disappointment, theirs is set to look for possibilities. Same world, same circumstances, completely different reality. You know those moments when you're in a terrible mood and suddenly everything irritates you? The traffic feels personal. Every song on the radio is annoying. Even your coffee tastes wrong. Nothing actually changed except your lens setting. The traffic is the same traffic, but your perception filter turned it into an attack on your happiness. But here's what's beautiful. The moment you see your lens, you gain the power to adjust it. Not to throw it away. You need some filters to function. But to consciously choose which filters serve you and which ones are distorting your entire life experience. You'll start noticing your lens in real time now. Next time you have an instant reaction to something, anger, fear, attraction, disgust, you'll catch yourself and wonder, is this the thing itself, or is this my lens interpreting the thing? That pause, that moment of questioning, that's where your power lives. When someone says something that triggers you, instead of immediately reacting, you'll find yourself curious. What filter just activated? What past experience is coloring this present moment? Not to dismiss your feelings, but to understand where they're really coming from. Say you're in a meeting and someone challenges your idea. Your old lens might immediately interpret this as an attack, triggering defensiveness. But now you'll recognize that filter activating. You'll see you have a choice. You can respond from that old lens of challenge equals attack, or you can adjust your filter to challenge equals opportunity for improvement. Same situation, completely different experience and outcome. You're already starting to do this. Haven't you noticed how lately you've been catching yourself making assumptions? How you've been questioning your automatic reactions? That's you becoming conscious of your lens. Every time you think, maybe I'm reading this wrong, or perhaps there's another way to see this, you're adjusting your filters in real time. The fact that you're here, willing to examine how your perception shapes your reality, that tells me your lens is already shifting. You wouldn't have found this video, wouldn't have stayed this long, if some part of you wasn't ready to see clearly. This is happening in your life right now. There are opportunities your lens is hiding from you. There's love your lens is filtering out. There's abundance your lens is refusing to acknowledge. Not because these things aren't there, but because your current filters aren't calibrated to see them. You'll naturally start experimenting with this. When you wake up tomorrow, you'll notice what lens you're putting on with your first thoughts. Are you looking for problems to solve or possibilities to explore? When you check your phone, are you seeking connection or confirmation of disconnection? These tiny moments of awareness are literally reshaping your reality. The beautiful thing is you don't have to force this change. Simply seeing your lens changes it. The moment you realize you've been interpreting neutral events as negative, you've already begun to shift. The second you catch yourself expecting the worst, you've created space for something better. Awareness itself is the adjustment. This isn't something that's going to happen. It's happening right now. Every word you're hearing, you're processing through a slightly different lens than you had 15 minutes ago. You can't unsee what you've seen. You can't go back to unconsciously filtering reality without knowing you're doing it. The invisible lens you've been looking through is becoming visible, and with visibility comes choice. You're not stuck with the filters you inherited, the ones you developed to survive situations that no longer exist. You're free to consciously adjust your perception, to clean your lens, to choose which filters serve the life you want to live. You're going to walk through your day tomorrow with new eyes. Not because the world will be different, but because you'll be aware of how you're seeing it. You'll catch your lens in action, interpreting, filtering, creating. And in that awareness, you'll find a freedom you didn't know was possible. When you notice yourself getting triggered, you won't just react, you'll recognize your lens at work. When opportunities appear, you won't automatically dismiss them. You'll question what filter might be hiding their potential. When people show you kindness, you won't deflect it. You'll adjust your lens to actually receive it. This is the shift that changes everything without changing anything. Same life, same circumstances, but seen through conscious eyes instead of unconscious filters. You're not becoming someone different. You're finally seeing who you've been all along and choosing who you want to be. Type "new lens" in the comments, not as a promise to change everything overnight, but as recognition that you've seen behind the curtain. You've discovered the invisible filter that's been running your life. And thousands of others are discovering this same truth right now. You're not alone in this awakening. The lens you've been looking through got you this far. It protected you, guided you, helped you survive. But you're ready for more than survival now. You're ready to consciously create your reality instead of unconsciously filter it. Remember, you don't have to throw away all your filters or pretend everything is positive. This is about conscious choice. Keeping the lenses that serve you, adjusting the ones that don't, and most importantly, knowing that you're the one looking through them. You're not your lens. You're the awareness behind it, the one who can choose which filter to use in each moment. This recognition you're having right now, this is the beginning of everything. Not because life will suddenly become easy, but because you'll finally understand what's been making it hard. The invisible lens is becoming visible, and once you can see it, you can see past it, through it, beyond it, to what's really there. Welcome to conscious perception. Welcome to choosing your reality.